In the beginning of life on Iwakuune, 4 humanoid species evolved together and established the indigenous tribes. Each grows into distinct cultures and civilizations associated with their natural surroundings. They are the Iwakuune in the great forests of the north and east, the Mycerin on the plains of the north and west, the Estine Federation, south and west, and the Ophirans of the jungles and mountains in the deep southern tier. The Mycerin, a green-skinned race covered from head to toe with both ornamental and conjured spells in the form of tattoos, are agrarians. They are empaths with telepathic abilities who practice mystical natural arts for healing, protection, and war. Mysterious and alluring, all houses covet their priestesses. Their life expectancy is twice that of humans, ranging from 150 to 170 years. The Yestein, a fair-skinned, friendly people, along with lesser tribes, form a federation devoted to trade and crafts. Their cities are large multicultural commerce centers. The Yestein are gifted communicators able to speak in all the known tongues and dialects. To facilitate a planet-wide trade and finance system, they devised the common tongue spoken throughout Iwakuune and everywhere they settle. The first Allundae on Earth teach this unique language to the most ancient humans still walking that planet, the Khoisan Bushmen of Africa. Their life expectancy is 1.5 times that of humans, ranging from 100 to 135 years. Another branch of the Estine is the Ophirans. They are not part of the Federation of Tribes but do trade and intermarry. The Ophirans live deep in the mountain and jungle regions of the southern tier. An olive complexion covers their lean, muscular frames. They are master metallurgists, artisans, and builders. The Ophiran name means one with the land. Their skill is unmatched and highly desired, for they forge the weapons, engineer the great crafts, and erect the massive halls of Iwakuune and Fashin. They typically live long, fruitful lives which expire shortly after a life's major work is complete, ranging from 150 to 175 years. The last is the largest and most honored. The Iwakuune are a tall, strong warrior race of hardy people. They are first to walk within the red forests and to tame the beasts within. Natural leaders of men and beasts, the Iwakuune learn to tame their minds and use this telepathy to domesticate the huge herds of manakuro, dogs the size of horses, along the northern plains. Great chieftains arise from their numerous clans, and they unite all the tribes. Their close proximity to the red tree of life transmutes a healing factor in their genes. This extends their lives to 3 times that of humans, or roughly 350 years. However, some clans boast of ancestors that lived twice as long. From these majority and 32 lesser tribes, the 5 great houses spring forth. The Iwakuune houses are regional more than blood relations. However, each of these houses have strong internal bonds. To be recognized as a great house, one must trace back to the original tribes and have more than 5 million inhabitants. The houses are Sinan, Devdas, Tapia, Jaidev, and Orion, a lesser house in later years before the migration. These 5 houses are most akin to the dominant tribes of their region and adopt their religious traditions for thousands of years until the echoes of chaos reared its ugly head. As one by one, each begins to move towards more secular practices. A more traditionalist segment comprised of each house combines and emerges as supreme leaders, the Fira Allundae. Though small at first, their numbers would exceed 200 million by the time of the Great Migrations. The Fira Allundae, through years of interbreeding, training, and communing with the light spirits, were able to access and command their pineal glands, allowing them the abilities of foresight, healing, and concentrated power. During the Great Migration, the Allundae would go on to colonize both Earth and Mars, but that's another story best told by novelist James Lee Nathan III. Thank you.